Thank you. What's up, guys? I'm ShadowKiller. This is Little Samson for the NES, released in '92, which is actually after the SNES, so very late in the life cycle. I've got my boys, Big Fong Balls and Dusler, and my lovely wife traveled all the way to Sweden with me, Miss Laura over there. This is a pretty short little NES run. We're going to be running easy, no out of bounds. So if you're familiar with the speed run, most of the time people do the zips. We're not going to do that. Just going to see most of the game. So I'm just going to go ahead. Can you guys get the button for me here? So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So to start off the game, we have these 4 tutorial levels. It kind of introduces each of the 4 characters. This is the main character, Samson. He can, grab on the sides of walls. He throws these bells, kind of like Mega Man. There's a lot of Mega Man-esque parts to this game. But we're going to be jumping up the walls. It's the quickest way to climb. The first bit of tech is we are going to try to kill a certain amount of enemies. Drops are based on... Whoop, missed him. Are based on the number of enemies you kill. So we're going to try to kill the same amount so we get a certain drop later in one of the main levels. But pretty simple. As you saw there, I jumped and got hurt. So if you take damage while jumping, it doesn't slow your momentum at all. So anytime that I'm going to take damage, I'm going to be trying to be in the air so it doesn't slow me down. All right, next up is Kero the Dragon. She can fly, and really that's about her only skill. We're going to use these tornadoes here just to kind of speed it up. Actually, in addition, she can charge her fireballs, and there's like 3 different levels. But we won't be seeing much of Kero throughout the run. In fact, we're only really going to be seeing one character, hopefully, which we will come to in the 4th stage. But yeah, so we're just going to kill a couple more enemies, and we're going to look for a certain drop here. Hopefully we get a heart drop, either here or in the first couple enemies of the next stage. This is the Golem, super slow, super tanky. He shoots out his arm. There's the heart there, so we're on pace. Hopefully everything works out. Shoots out his arm, and you notice I'm jumping when I attack. If you stand and attack, he just stands there, and it's super slow. So stay in the air. Just going to dodge these enemies. That little leaf thing I just picked up there increases my maximum HP. So we're going to be picking up a bunch of those a little bit later on. Other than that, we're just going to finish out this stage, kill one more enemy there. And like I talked about before, we're going to jump real quick right here and just keep on walking. Didn't slow us down at all. Alright, this is our boy. This is Kero the mouse. Super fast, jumps really high, and most importantly, he drops these bombs. And as you can see there, whoop, hit it again. They, when they blow up, they have an animation on both sides of the bomb. Now, whenever an enemy gets hit by that animation, it actually takes damage every frame of that animation. So Kero can do a ton of damage very quickly. So we're going to be using him throughout basically the entire run. So the story of this game is there's a wizard that captured a princess, I think. And so the king sends out these letters for everybody to come and help. And now we have to fight Kero. He gave me the good pattern, which is great. Oop. We're just going to stand here and mash real quick until he dies. Kind of like Mega Man, you can only have 3 bells on the screen at the same time. But anyway,
Can I interrupt you for
yeah,
just a second?
please do.
Dusler, as a world-famous Mega Man runner, how does it make you feel seeing this game and hearing all these Mega Man comparisons?
Well, I've never actually had the skill to play a game of this caliber, so it's pretty breathtaking.
There's no sliding in this game either.
Well, it's a true Mega Man game then.
Yes. But so that part right there, there's a little bit of RNG where the enemies appear. I got hit a couple of times there, but that's alright. I'm going to pick up a safety heart coming up here in a little bit. I did get the drop I wanted, which was just an HP up for the mouse. Because the mouse starts with almost no HP whatsoever. So we're just going to pick this up, use our bombs to break those seeds. Damage boost through. So coming up here, we got our first boss. Actually, we're going to pick up this potion real quick, just in case we need it. So each level has a boss. It starts out with one of these wizard guys, and then it transforms into a monster. So watch as the wizard dies quickly. There it goes. All right. Now we're just going to stand right here and do the same thing. Once his health appears, mash, 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 mash. Kind of go into his hitbox a little bit, drop some more. Oh, we didn't die. There we go. You can... Woo! That can still kill you after the boss is dead. So...
Godlike.
Thanks, dude. Alright,
you.
I hate this stage so much. So I'm going to kind of be quiet just for a minute here. And that's why.
There we go.
So whenever you're jumping and you try to grab onto a platform or something, you have to... Ooh, I'm just going to do that. Okay. You have to press A again right as you hit it. Otherwise, you'll just slide on through like I'm doing right here. So this is pretty ugly so far. So I'm just going to... My God. Sorry, guys. A little nervous. Luckily, the game is very kind and gives you a 1-up every time you play this. All right, we're just going to... The enemy placement is random, the bullets are random, so it's basically different every time you run through this. I'm gonna let that go by just to be safe. Not a speed run. I don't know what just happened. Sorry guys, I apologize. Alright. This is why I said I was nervous about this stage. Huh? Alright.
We're running, we're jumping,
Serious
we're
mode.
grabbing, we're dodging. Life's good, man.
Is this Giga dude?
Alright, okay, feeling a little bit better.
Like SK said, he's holding right and pressing A here, so
Yes.
you gotta give him a second.
Alright, okay. We did it. That was a disaster, but whatever. It's over with.
I don't even remember what happened, dude. You're good.
I don't think anyone saw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three quick ones, right? Alright. So this is the ghost. Same sort of tactics. We're going to get in there and drop those bombs and do a bunch of damage real quick, and then he's dead. Alright, that was a
I
good
think I
fight.
have a friend who has that tattooed on his bicep.
Really?
Yeah, a little like
it
tribal
you?
and skulls.
Alright, so this is just a stage that has some bonus items and stuff like that. So if you've got a quick donation, now would be the time to do it.
Indeed we do. We have a $5 donation from Lackens who says, Badger, Badger. Thanks very much for your support.
Agreed.
Hippo, hippo, duck.
Alright, so more mouse. This stage is pretty cool. I like this one a little bit. It's kind of like the undead stage. Lots of skeletons, lots of swords flying at you. Yeah. The cool thing about this game is that it's not... There's a lot of vertical platforming as well as the horizontal platforming, which is pretty unique. Damage boost there so we can walk on the spikes a little bit. Woo! Really walking on the spikes. Not a whole lot going on right now. Little vertical. I'm gonna grab this heart. Hopefully not die. So yeah, that's about it for this stage. It's pretty quick, pretty simple. We've got the easiest boss, I say that, and watch me die, of any video game ever right here. So first form is the wizard again. We're going to hopefully get a good pattern here. Okay, I'm going to do this just to be safe. And so what we're going to do is just going to stand real close to him. And then when he tries to hit us, move a little bit more, and he's dead. So the reason I didn't kill him when he was on the left is when he's on the left side of the screen, he actually does some pretty crazy attacks. He'll shoot fireballs at you and all sorts of stuff. So as long as you kill him on the right, he'll just keep trying to walk towards you and hit you with the sword. So that's the most optimal way to kill him.
How many hours did it take to develop that strat?
Oh yeah, I
Pretty
didn't
complex.
talk about that. So real quick before I meme, I picked this game up, I don't know, 2013, 2014 for Scrubathon, for those who remember that. I just decided to pick up a game and learn it from scratch, route it myself. So I watched the world record video once or twice, and then just to get the gist of it, and then developed the strats myself. So to answer your question, I think that was probably first try.
In ShadowKiller fashion.
Right. All right, so I believe we have a Mega Man 2 run coming up here in a little bit, so we're going to give you a little bit of a preview. I mean, they definitely didn't steal this from another game.
It's not that Mega Man 2.
Yeah, it's
It's a Mega Man
It's-
too.
It is a Mega Man.
It's similar. I mean, there are 3 blocks. They're shaped like a triangle. There's a giant dragon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
Put up your big item
big
one.
item
chat.
1.
Hit me with some big item ones, please.
All right, we are going to switch to Kira here.
Gotta stop this dragon on dragon violence, bro.
Oh, did you see that charge buster, dude?
That was sick.
Charge Buster. So, yeah, thanks. So if the dragon's pattern pushes him down too low, you can't really use the mouse anymore to kill him, so just switch to the dragon and use the fireballs to take him down. Alright. So this stage is not... The stage itself isn't bad, the boss at the end is pretty tough. Oop, we're falling.
So Shadow, it's rumored that they didn't develop this game and release it widely to an audience because the mouse is naked. Do you know anything about that?
I had not heard that. No, but that makes sense. It does make sense.
How many hours do you think you've heard this song?
Too many. Yeah, so...
It's a bop. I mean,
Oh,
you can't.
I'm gonna grab that just to be safe. Yeah, so like this song is really cool, except when you hear it for 100 hours. But instead of having stage songs, they decided to go with character songs. So when you use the same character for every stage, you get the same song over and over again. And the loop is only like 45 seconds long. All right, so we're coming up on the end here. A little bit more platforming. This part's a little annoying. I'm gonna try to kill a few enemies because it will lag kind of bad. All right, that's fine. Extra life. All right, more wizards. So we got, let's see, right there. Right there. Oh, too high. That's fine. Gonna burn that since I picked it up. So this is the Grim Reaper. If you touch him, you die. So we're gonna try to lay bombs and use the ghosts to damage ourselves, so we can use the iframes to set the bombs where we need to. All right, that's actually not a bad fight. All right, so this is the last stage of the game. This is a quick little game. Luckily, we do get a different song here, which is nice.
This is the mouse character, if you guys haven't seen him yet. He
Yes.
moves pretty fast and jumps higher than the other ones.
Hey, we did see one other character. But yeah, this seriously is like, it's a fun little game. I
You can
think,
pick it up pretty cheap, I heard.
yeah, it only goes like 900 on eBay, something like that.
That's not Sweden either. That's
No,
USD.
that's USD.
Sorry, guys.
That's loose cart. Yeah, but obviously, it is a really fun game. It's got a lot of replayability. I mean, different characters. There's a hard mode. So I mean, it is fun, and the speedrun is obviously it's pretty simple. The zip category is a little bit more difficult, obviously, because you have to kind of wedge yourself into walls and then you zip up. But this is the final boss. This is the Golden Magician. He's got a couple of patterns. The good pattern is if he kind of stays in the middle of the screen. If he goes too high like that, we can't hit him. So he's just going to attack 3 times and we'll wait for him down here. Alright. Then he went back up. Nice, dude. It's like a slow from Phantom. Alright. So hopefully we can just get a 2-cycle here. It's also very like yellow double. This is basically a Mega Man game.
I mean, you could just play Mega Man.
One day. And time.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That was Little Samson. Fun little game. Check it out if you can. Up next, we've got Blaster Master 2 with Big John. So stay tuned to that. And thank you all for watching.